Hey gang, today we're going to do Susan Tedeschi's Rock Me Right from her Just Won't Burn album in 1998. Now it's a great lead played by, I believe, a guy named Costello. Couldn't quite get it, but he plays the lead on a lot of the album. Incredible. The notes aren't that hard, but the herky-jerky sort of rhythm is. Sean died tragically in 2008 at the age of 28. Why does it happen so often? Anyway, if you haven't heard this song, you should check it out for sure. We're going to focus on the solo in this lesson. Coming right up, we'll do a demo, and then I'll do the lesson. All right, gang, let's go over this in some detail now. First things first, you can download the tab from the link in the description. It's going to make your life a lot easier on this one. Okay, so first, briefly, the sound. I'm using a cheap telly. I just couldn't resist. I'm playing out of the bridge pickup. You can see, yep, it's a cheap telly. And I just wanted that raunchy sort of telly tone. If you listen to the album, it kind of has that. So that's what I was going for. Whatever you need to do to go for that, do it. All right, not too much overdrive on this one, okay, folks? I'm going to do the slow-mo first, and then we'll do just a little bit of color commentary. All right, we'll do the slow-mo from this view and then from the upper view. Here's the slow-mo. All right, let's break this one down just a little bit. What I love about this is, yeah, it's E minor pentatonic. This is an E blues. So yes, it's E minor pentatonic, E blues scale, but the effects are equally important, maybe even more important than the note choices. And the effects that are being used are many in this. There are common blues techniques that are good to know. So let's just take out the first couple lines, which are like this. That right there, it's got two techniques I think are really interesting. One that's used throughout. The first is this doubling of a note on the second and the first string using an open note. So this is very common. You can hear it in Stevie Ray Vaughan's Pride and Joy, among other things. Happens a lot. So here we're playing on the B string 3 and sliding up to the B string 5, which is an E, and playing the open E at the same time. Also, Hey Joe, right? So it's all over the place, and that's a great blues effect. If you don't know that one, add it into your repertoire. It's a great one to have in there. Okay, second one is sort of back raking, and you'll hear, not back breaking, back raking. You'll hear Stevie Ray do this, you'll hear Robin Ford do it, lots of players do it, and the way it's played here is, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking a note, in this case on the first string, or the high E, third fret, and then coming down right here, high E string, 5th fret, and just raking back with my pick and playing the first two strings. When I get to the second one, I'm going to pull off to the third, like so. Now it sounds bad when you play it slowly, but if you play it quickly, it sounds really cool. And that's been used a lot by a lot of players, and it's used a lot in this solo. So watch for that in different places. Okay, a third thing, now let's take the next line here. So if you listen to the record, I don't do it justice here, there's such a herky-jerky rhythm to it that just makes it really unique, and you don't have to play exactly in time. And in fact, I'm sure that he was trying not to play exactly in time, which is really astounding to me. Blues players who can do that, but then get on time at the right place. It's really kind of cool. So listen to that one for sure. Okay, let's take the next part right here. Okay, that's over that turnaround. Here's one of the things I was saying where playing the notes in an E minor pentatonic isn't the same as playing a solo. And here's a great example. Here there's a B to A turnaround. Here's how it was handled in this song. By sliding up like this, here's what's played over the B. Now, he played the E, but you can easily play an open B too. Why does that work so well over the B? Well, first of all, it ends in a B. I think the line actually ends in an E, which is also part of a B chord. But that works. But also, right here, this note right here is really this is the flatted third of B, and here's the third right there. So typical blues move, we're going to bend up. We're going to bend up to that major third from the minor third. So he's outlining a chord really well. Here's the next part. So I think that line was actually... Again, we're outlining the A chord here. How are we doing it? Well, we're sliding from the A right here. This is an A on the G string second, and we're sliding to the third of A, the major third of A, right here on the G string sixth. Playing the fifth of A, and then, I guess the second or the ninth of A, and kind of coming down. There's the flatted 7th of A. So we're hitting all the A7 notes, and that's why it's just great to outline that chord. Just sounds great when it's done that way. Okay, next thing up is this. Now, this is also common to use double stops. Why does this one kind of work? Well, very simple. We're playing back over an E. Here is an E triad right here. You're probably used to that one. And the triad E, G sharp, and B spells E major. If we just play the top two, that's our E triad, right? Now, it'd be boring to just play the same notes over and over. So in good blues tradition, we're going to vary that a bit. Now, there's a couple of different ways that you can try varying it. The way that I did it, and I'm not sure if it's exactly on the record, but sounds like it to me, is to just vary that second string by playing it down and up and down and coming back. But you can also play the whole structure down and up. It depends on the sound you're going for. To my ears, this is a little bluesier just to play on the second, because it sounds a little more dissonant and it's reminding me of this. However, if you want more of that Tex-Mex feel, you can vary the whole structure. There you go. Okay, second chorus now. We're in the second chorus. Here's the first line. Lot to unpack there. First of all, I'm playing with pick and fingers on this one, and that's pretty normal. Here's a Stevie Ray Vaughan trick. That last part is a lot of old classic blues players as well. But here, what I'm doing is I'm using the pick to play the bass notes, and my second and third fingers to play the top two strings. Here's the rake. Okay, now some classic blues lines. Okay, another couple of rakes here. I love that last one. Here, we're playing that really quick ending that was done so much by Buddy Guy and others. Okay? Also some classic blues there. All right, so check that out in there. You can play that as sloppy as you'd like. In fact, playing that double stop more often than not is going to make it sound even better. Okay. Now we're back to the turnaround, so all right, so here's what's played over the B. Very simple. Here's a B triad. Here's a B triad. So we're just playing kind of that B note and this. Okay. Then a spacer. Sounds horrible when you just play it alone, but when you're playing it fast, sometimes just playing thrashing on the guitar just works great, and that's kind of what it is. That's what it sounds like to me anyway. And immediately kind of come up to that same sort of lick that we started out with in A first time around. And now we're back to E, and that's the end. All right, gang, well, I hope you dug this one. Susan Tedeschi is the real deal, and so was Sean Costello. Too bad that he died so young, but hopefully you can enjoy this one and some of the other stuff that he did. We'll see you on down the road.